Hey, welcome to Life Beyond Board Games, where board gamers just like you share stories, challenges, and secrets outside of board gaming. We'll hopefully make you feel good, laugh, cringe, cry, or maybe fall asleep.
I'm Eric from What's Eric Playing?
I'm Stella from Maple University.
And I'm Melissa from the bedroom.
So today we were going to talk a little bit about a more serious topic. I had just spent the last 2 hours last night renovating my website, and no one on the podcast wanted to hear about that. So instead, we're going to be.
We still heard about it a little bit.
I really want to talk about it, and no one wants to hear about it. 2 hours, but
well done. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Great. You build 100 websites. But so instead we were going to talk about some recent events that have been happening in our lives and how we're feeling about them. One of those things that we are currently talking about is a little bit more grief oriented. So not to throw anyone on the spot here, but
it's a bit of a warning.
Yeah, I was going to say content warning, some death. Actually, there's probably a lot of. I mean, most thing people grieve is death. I mean, like you can occasionally grieve when none of your friends want to hear you talk about your website, but that's not really a grief thing. It's just like a mild annoyance.
It is.
I'm really proud of the pages.
I don't know which one is sadder: the fact that your friends don't want to hear about your website issue for 2 hours, or the fact that your friends actually listen to it afterwards for 3 hours. So.
Or that somebody died. I know what I'm saddest about.
Oh my gosh, that is a true topic for me, actually, personally. My close friend passed away now at the time of recording. It's probably a month and a bit ago. My really good friend, and that is his wife, passed away. And she was like just under 53. We just celebrated her birthday without her. Just she's not around, but she's just like I don't know, it's like a hollow thing. It's hard to talk about that, isn't it? Like if you miss somebody, like my dad passed away 2 years and a bit ago, and then my good friend, it's like, and my computer like hard drive died 2 days ago. I was like, everyone dies, like. And I feel like
just you with both your hands on your computer being like, don't you leave me, damn it.
Not another one.
It's like a hole, right? A hole in your heart that it's like hollow. Like what to do? Do you replace it? Do you distract it? Do you do something else? It's like, I can talk about it like,
you can try all of those things with varying levels of success. Gosh. I think the best analogy that I heard for it after my mom passed away when I was in college was I was told that essentially, like, think of like the grieving process as a large box, and there's a button inside of that box that if the button's pressed, it makes you sad.
Yes.
Right? And at the very beginning, when you're first grieving, there's a ball inside the box, and it's huge, and it's just constantly pressing the button. And so every time you do anything, the ball presses the button and you're sad. Over time, the ball gets smaller, but it never disappears, right? So you might be, wandering around doing something, and then the ball will randomly bounce off one of the walls, hit the button, and you're sad again. It's not like it's it's not a fundamental like flaw in who you are. It's just that is the way that the process works, is that ball gets smaller and hits the button less frequently, but the button is still there and the ball is still there.
That's true. And
I always found that comforting.
That's actually true. I'll try the analogy. I mean, it's true. Like the ball would be bouncing randomly, and then at some random time you feel like, oh my God, that happens. That person's really not here.
Yep.
Like there are times like I thought, oh, again, like like as if they're still here, but they're not. It's crazy.
Was it out of the blue?
Well, we know that she's been sick for a while. Okay. We know that her life expectancy is not that great, like just given a few years, but still the actual time, like she's been in the hospital so many times that you think that, okay, surely this is not happening, right? Surely she'll come back out. But this time she's just gone, and I got the call that she's actually gone. I was like, and I didn't believe it at first. I was like, really? Like, no, surely. I just met her like a week ago, and she was fine. She's my neighbor. I I'd like to pop in and then say hello and then give her candles, soaps, whatever, She's just so full of life, but she's like, she already like living in oxygen. She takes oxygen everywhere, and she's like, every single little thing makes her sick.
Right.
I mean, like, yeah. So to answer Melissa, we know it's coming, but we're still like,
it's still shocking.
We thought we prepared. Yeah, we prepared, but we never be like really ready, right?
You're really never fully prepared for that in any like cognitive sense, right? Like even things that are meant to do like palliative care or like hospice.
Yeah,
they do a good job of like the intellectual act of being prepared, but the emotional act of it is very different.
Very different. Like, and I told my mom, like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with losing your partner for life? And she was like, I can't even imagine it. And she said to me, well, by the way, she's like really tough. Like, she's the toughest woman ever. She's a bitch.
We do love a hard ass.
Is it your mom or your friend? Who are you talking about?
My mom. Okay. My mom. Like, how do you do this? She's a bitch that I love. Aww. And she said that, like, it's harder to imagine than experience it, Like, if you imagine it, it's just like, I can't deal with it. But when it happens, you just deal with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, the thing that sucks about a lot of it is that, like, you do survive a lot of these things, right? So the unimaginable scenario is still something that is very much like lived experience for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And not to get all 5 stages of grief or anything, but like that is also how a lot of people process it, right? You've got the denial, you've got the bargaining, you've got the anger, you've got the depression, you've got the acceptance. That is its own wave of process.
Yeah. And everyone's different, right? Everyone's needing different amount of time. It's like also a roller coaster ride. You go up and down, and it's like the down part is less and less, but it's still there. It's like, out of the blue, oh my God, I feel that. But then it's less frequent than when it was closer. Yeah.
Like I said, the ball bouncing in the box is a really helpful analogy there.
Yeah. The ball's always there. No, there are 2 balls in there.
No, I'm really sorry to hear that you're going through that.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's going to take some time. It's going to take time. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to complain. Like, this is not a complaint thing. I just want to share how I feel. And I know that other people would have issues. I can't really complain about my issues. I know that there are other issues out there that are greater, than my own issues. So I can't really...
No, but that's still subjective. Yeah.
Sure, but I always caution folks not to use the not to steep themselves too much in the relativism of that, right?
No.
There's always something worse going on.
Yeah.
But
pain is still pain. You're still experiencing grief.
Yeah.
And also, you have to calculate on your own scale, right? Like, if you see a 3-year-old in the supermarket crying because she dropped her ice cream, that's not, on the objective scale, a particularly terrible thing, but that might actually be the worst thing that's ever happened to her specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
That also helped me understand kids crying in supermarkets a lot more. I was like, oh yeah, that is the worst thing that's ever happened to that kid.
Did you have a memorable, like, last conversation with your friend? Do you feel like you're happy with how, when you last spoke with her?
Yeah, I think so. We met up. Our mutual friend came in. He was overseas. Like, he went overseas, and then now he's just in holiday visiting Melbourne. So we all met up at a restaurant, and then we just... Yeah, it was happy. I think I might have actually visited her house as well before that. Her husband, which is my really good friend, had a new job that requires him to leave the house. So she was alone. My last message was like, hey, if there's anything, I'm just like 30 seconds away.
Oh.
Please let me know. That was my last message in the group chat. I was like, that's it. I was staring at it like, what the heck? What did you call me? Like that. But then,
But it sounds like you both have like nice, fond memories of each other, the last time you spoke.
Yeah. Just some random stuff like, hey, I'm buying this grocery online. Do you want anything? Yeah, it's a little thing.
I mean, the banalities of a friendship are
Mm.
also really important, right? Like, because a lot of those messages are going to be like, "Hey, I'm going to Cracker Barrel. Anyone want anything?" Or whatever the equivalent of a Cracker Barrel is in Australia.
Oh, is that the cheesy cracker thingy?
And no, it's like
What's that?
it's a. Imagine like the cheesiest country restaurant you can think of, but it also has like a gift shop attached.
What? That sounds great. I like cheesy.
It's it's on my list of restaurants with like threatening auras.
Right. Like what? White Castle?
No, more like Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, maybe I've been in one of those as I attached to Disneyland or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's usually Cracker Barrel
Okay.
feels like something similar.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I was glad I had fun experience with her, and in a way, I'm telling myself that she is now free of the suffering because she always gets sick. Anything, everything, like it's every little thing would make her sick. So, like, I guess
She's not suffering
same.
anymore.
Yeah, same thing with my dad. He was really suffering.
I mean, that is the thing, right? Is that like unfortunately there are people who are left behind in those circumstances, and like people who are gone, and that's good for them in a lot of ways, but it's also tough for us having to like stick around and deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. My mom passed away, what is it, 2026? 15 years ago now?
Mm.
And it's still weird sometimes.
Yeah. It's your ball, Eric.
Yep.
I don't know how it feels to, have no parents that young. It must have been like, I don't know, you in a different stage of life. I can't just imagine it. Like, you just.
Well, I was in college. It was a mess.
Oh.
Can't recommend. Because my professors were like, well, you're going to turn your papers, right? And I was like,
Oh.
what? Yeah. So it also, it really, really negatively affected my work ethic, which in I think a very good, healthy way. Because I learned very quickly what was actually important, and it's not a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's a fear of mine, like losing my parents, because I feel like, whatever you go through in life, your friends change, your relationships change. But for me, my parents have been a constant. Like our relationship has been, hasn't always been good. It was chaotic when we were living together. But now that we've had like 9 or 10 years of living apart, our relationship has actually improved from not living in the same household. So we've come to appreciate each other much more.
I understand.
And yeah, it's hard to even wrap my head around the fact that one day, if it's natural, then they should go before me. And yeah, one day I'll be orphaned. So it's really hard to to not have that safety net of your parents. And I know people, obviously Eric and you, have gone through losing a parent, so I can't even fathom, I can't even imagine what that would feel like.
That's the thing, imagining it's harder, as my mom said.
Yeah, I was going to say, to paraphrase Stella's mom, I was like, it's hard to imagine, but once you have to do it, like, it's very much like the first couple days you wake up and you're like, right, yes, still have to keep doing this.
Yeah. I mean, we kids think that our parents are invincible, right? Like, surely they're always around. Always.
And then a couple of years ago, I was like, my parents are getting white hair. What's happening? They're getting old. And they're telling me they're not as strong and capable as they used to be. And I'm like, it's like scary. It's like they're getting old. It's like,
They're telling you the same 5 stories about some guy you've never met. I don't know who he is. My dad keeps bringing him up.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hilarious.
I haven't met this guy.
Like, this is why
he's like, well, you know him. I was like, I don't.
I have to make sure that I meet my mom. Well, my sister's in Bali as well. I make an effort to go and visit her at least twice a year. So I go to Bali. I usually just spend time with her rather than, some holidaying together with her as well would be nice. But when she's, just spending quality time with her. That's all I can do, so no regrets.
I know you travel a lot back to Bali to spend time with family, and it's clear that family is your number one focus.
Yeah, I don't want to regret it. Like, you never know when would be your last goodbyes, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it also means that I think the counter to that is also dwelling on, is this going to be it, also doesn't necessarily help, right? Because then you just kind of, you live like one foot in the doorway for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, what can you do, just that's like, I'm telling myself I would not lose quality time. I will prepare. Again, like what's prepare? Like you never be ready. You never be ready.
No.
Or you just rank order your friends based on who's the most likely to die at any given point, and you organize your time appropriately.
Yeah.
You tell them, I've got 3 hours to spend with you because I think if one of my friends is going to kick it, you're probably highest on the list.
Make friends that are younger than you, so they will be around to go to your funeral and talk to,
People like that direct honesty.
Yeah. I mean, you can never know. Taryn is like, what, 8 years younger than me? And, we all thought that mom's going to go first before dad. And all of a sudden, within a few months, dad's gone.
Yeah, I mean, we can open it up to the audience. Like, listeners, do you wish that your friends would rank order hanging out with you based on how likely they think that you're going to die?
Oh my God.
What would you like them to say to you about it? Just let us know in the comments.
You'll never know that, right? It makes me want to hang with you more, Eric. Lol. No, I'm joking. Joking? Yes. No, because I love you.
There's all sorts of reasons that my life expectancy is lower, and I'm not telling you any of them.
Oh my God, no! I'm digging my grave.
But what do you think of like that concept of like the funeral when you're alive? I don't know if it's a real thing. I've seen it in movies where some guy like was on his deathbed, but he still wanted his friends around, like saying his obituaries while he was still alive. What do you think of that? Would you want it for yourself?
Hate it.
Yeah.
The only way to reap the rewards of being loved is to endure the mortifying ordeal of being known. And I hate being known.
Oh my gosh.
So it'd be like, Eric, this is Eric. One person some person would love Eric. That's it. Oh, this is Eric.
No, it's more like if you're at a funeral, people are telling you how they really feel, and they're saying all this like mushy stuff about how they miss you and yada yada yada. It's deeply embarrassing for me.
Yeah, but you're not there to actually, eventually. Yeah.
But if we were doing a live funeral, at my dead funeral, who cares? Like, that's how I feel about, like, not to get political, but I was in an argument with someone about estate taxes, and I was like, I don't know, man, I'm dead. Who cares?
I want to know. I want to just tell me the good stuff. I'm about to die. Just tell me the good stuff. Don't leave out the bad stuff. Give me the highlights.
You can just ask your friends to say nice things about you. You don't have to plan an elaborate ritual.
But just write it down. Write it down. You can give it to me in text. You can give it to me on a like scribbled piece of paper. Maybe not, or call me, voice note. I'll hear it.
Just say, I'm having a bit of a low day. Can you tell me something nice that you like about me?
Yeah, all that, yeah. It's like, Melissa is always like a sunshine that walks in the room.
Melissa is very good at following instructions when it comes to providing tech support remotely. Look, I want to be clear, that's really high praise.
5 out of 5
So many
stars.
people are so bad at following directions when you're trying to control, like, do remote tech support, and it takes forever.
Wow.
I'm just saying, it's high
That's
praise.
the first time I've gotten that compliment. I'm gonna.
It's a good compliment.
Tell
It's
tech
a good
support next time.
compliment.
I'm good at this.
Yeah.
I'm good at following instructions.
Yep, and Melissa always really good to challenge the rest of us to provide patience support every start of podcast recording.
I do think Melissa has never successfully
you
joined
for
without a technical issue.
Backhanded.
I know my fellow podcasters are so patient, incredibly patient, because I have so much tech support.
You train us so much.
Every time. But I blame the tech. It's not me. It's the tech.
Yeah.
As they say in the business, only a faulty carpenter blames his tools.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I would just get too much secondhand embarrassment if my friends had me like lay in a fake coffin while they said nice things about me. I'm like, say nice things about me to each other. Just like hold me deep in your heart. Please don't say that stuff to me. It'll make me uncomfortable.
All right, we'll make a note of that, Eric.
Yeah. I do have a lot of good things to say about Eric, but I don't want to do it because I don't want Eric to puke.
I don't want to endure the mortifying ordeal of being known.
Well, it's kind of too late now. You are What's Eric Playing, and you are one of the cards in Seize the Bean board game, and you're doing some review stuff. People
I spent 2 hours working on my website. No one wants to hear about it.
People steal your photos. You know?
Well, yeah. Well, as we approach wrapping up, I am hopeful that this is helpful for you, Stella, but also for the larger community. That if you're going through something like this, it is unfortunately a fairly common occurrence. But also, the point of your community is that you can lean on those people in times of need because they are your friends. Yeah. Or you could just film a podcast about it. Do whatever.
Oh my God.
Do whatever.
Do whatever you want, you know? Do what makes you healed again. Do what makes you happy again. As long as as long as they're not dangerous to you or your loved ones around you, you know?
Yeah. But also remember that it's like a process, right? We're not talking about, you're not going to wake up one morning and be like, well, grief done. Time to go back to that. Time to get back to skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes its time. But,
it does.
On that note, thank you so much for sharing your heart with us today, Stella. And
thank you for listening, everyone.
We hope you feel a little bit better each day.
I want to know as well if everyone, can share me how you deal with these sort of things. And the ball is great. Mine is roller coaster and not imagining. So yeah, I wouldn't mind if you want to share.
And thank you, listeners, for listening. Hopefully we made a good companion for your driving, house chores, routines, or personal grieving process. Once again, if you enjoyed this, it would mean a lot to us if you could follow us and leave a review, which honestly, after all the other stuff we said in the episode, feels a little awkward and uncomfortable, but do it anyways. We will catch you next episode, and we're going to make it a silly one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening. Bye.